Welcome to Trend Following Trades, visually simplistic yet extremely powerful new TFT Ultimate V1 indicator suite used for discretionary trading in our CT or chart trading package, AMA or Advanced Market Administrator patented multi-market single-click execution platform, and how these indicators will be used for automation the same way that members are taught to trade them discretionarily by us here at Trend Following Trades. These indicators are developed for trend traders looking to capture market swings as large as the market will allow. We believe in taking profit at 2/3 of a 2-to-1 reward to risk area and then trailing out the last 1/3 of our position until our trailing channel is broken or other indicators tell us that probabilities suggest that we should exit the trade completely. As you can see here, I just drew in a couple of arrows here and some green dots and some red dots. Okay, the system itself draws in symbols. You'll see them as squares, either green and diamonds or red. Okay, these these red dots and blue dots, these are all swing or pivot points. However, the trade was drawn in here with a green dot and a green hash mark taken there with permission. Partial profit taking here at 2-to-1 and then trailing all the way out. This is what we call our channel. We could have trailed all the way out to here. However, when we got to this state of divergence here, our indicators told us we should exit here. And what we did also on top of the swing, we had a state of hidden divergence, a bullish state as indicated by these green bars here inside. So we did an add-on trade here, again 2-to-1 on our partial, and exited all positions, all contracts still remaining right here at this point for a nice profit, initial trade, initial swing, 2/3 off, 2/3 off, final all the way up here for a really nice profit on one swing in the market. Happens to be the YM. We also have some really powerful new indicators that will also be used for strategy coding, or another word for it is automation. Here's an example of a few of them. First of all, I'm going to stay up in here in this panel 1 price. We have our TFT yellow bars. Okay, we provide wicked Renko bars as a standard. NinjaTrader does not, so you'll get those from us. And what happens is when we're in what we call the chop zone between these yellow lines or the height of the white bars, when MOMO or momentum indicators in there, we used to have to look down here to see if we were in the chop zone. Now we paint the price bars yellow. So it's not always bad if they're yellow. It's bad if they hang around in yellow. Let me give you an example right here. When you see this, when you see this type of condition, this is a condition that you obviously do not want to trade. Or again, if you see a condition like this is not transitioning from buy to sell. This is just horizontal price movement that is going nowhere. So let's get us back to where we were, right there. And that's the yellow bars. Okay, then we have our TFT channel right here. We used to have an algorithmic trailing price channel that was based off of our TFT trigger line, which is a solid line here. Now you still have that. We still have all of our original indicators, but we have added this TFT trigger channel, which is based off of prior swing points. So it's price based, which is far more relevant in historical price trailing. And then we have our TFT trigger line. Okay, as you see it here, this is the new version. This is the TFT order flow trigger line, which is optional. Okay, it's standard with our AMA purchasers or lifetime users, which I'll go over in a minute. And it's optional for our chart trader users. It has just been made optional. It was not available before for our chart trader users. So we decided through a lot of discussion that we're going to make it available. It does require a little more CPU power to make it work because it creates its own database of granularity. It's a type of cumulative market delta. However, we control it by having it start at any point, either in time or in type of swing. We prefer to use type of swing. So it basically keeps a catalog of net, whether the market is net long or net short, based on market orders that have gone off at the bid or the ask in a database. And like I said, we can control that off of any swing point. Okay, so in this particular case, we're net long, which gives us permission to take this trade and this trade. Okay, let me show you what it would look like without the TFT order flow trigger line and with the standard TFT trigger line, which is based on momentum. Okay, this is the trigger line based on momentum. As you can see here, it would not have allowed us to take permission on this trade here because it's in a sell type of mode, or if we would have had to ignore one of the decision-making indicators, 1 out of 5 out of 7, 6 out of 7, this would not have qualified, so it would have dropped us blank out of 7 of indicators in line to decide whether to take the trade or not. It would have allowed us to take the original trade, but not the secondary add-on. We see this quite often because this is strictly a fast momentum-based coloring of this trigger line. Okay, so something new, and it leads us into discussing on the bottom here what we call our TFT divergence. Very powerful indicator. We have the outside in type of divergence and the inside out. The outside in is by these black, red, and green sticks. There are no green sticks right here. There they go, right there. Green means bullish condition. Black is on the top here is bearish, on the bottom is bullish. And then red on the top here is bearish. And inside here, green is bullish, red is bearish. And as you can see here, the trade we took, the add-on trade here, this is a bullish hidden divergence, which overrides any type of outside-in divergence. These are good places to exit. The reason we exited our trade here is because we had some outside-in divergence. Past this double top, it broke, gave it to us again. Good place to exit. Otherwise, you're going to come all the way back down here, and notice the volume started to turn down, or at least the momentum. We'll see what the volume looked like when we switch back trigger lines. And so very powerful stuff. Let me just draw the lines and show you how powerful this indicator is and what it's calculating that you don't see.
Connection lost.
Okay, here's the actual calculation of the indicator and what it does. Drawing in all these lines. Now, obviously, you couldn't trade off the chart like this, but this is the power of this indicator and how it's calculating both inside hidden divergence and inside out divergence, outside in divergence. So we're just going to shut that off. No use having it. We go into our Momo divergence, a combined indicator. We take it here and it says show lines. We want to say simply just false. Okay, and it'll shut the lines off and bring us back to a nice clean chart, which we believe in visual simplicity with powerful indicators, so everybody could see what was going on there. Now, for the trader who wants to learn and have almost no restrictions on moving forward into professional trading of almost any kind, please let me introduce the TFT AMA, or the Trend Following Trades Advanced Market Administrator. It's this right here. Let me maximize it, and let me just move this over to the right. Here it is, folks. This is 12 markets for the futures at a time. This happens to be a grid on a full size. It contains the market on the left-hand side here. All you have to do is click on this cell. It'll bring up the market on any other monitor you have or on this monitor to split it if you choose that way. These patented mini charts will show you charts of existing panel 1, panel 2, whatever market you call up, as long as it's a valid market, in charts that aren't even open. This gives its market structure: short, middle, long, higher highs, higher lows, lower highs, and things like that on swing points. This is a trend indicator. This has to do with compilation moving averages and Elliott wave theory. This is our divergence condition, as we saw on the chart. Matches that to the T. And then here we have our net change in ticks from the session start, or whatever you really wanted to start from. This is our last price per tick. This is an ATM we can trade with, what you have in NinjaTrader. This is our order flow, as we saw in that trigger line here. Green higher than red will mean cyan in color. Red higher than green will mean indigo in color. Indigo is sell, cyan is buy. And we have all these execution buttons here where we can go in with a market order, we can go and stop limit, stop market, and it will pick the market based, it'll put the order in based on where it's supposed to, so you don't have to calculate price. So all you have to do is when we're at off market hours now, but when the blocks light up. That means that there's a trade setting up. You get a warning, a signal. For swing traders, you'll get an email if you choose, and you simply click on the block. If it triggers in, you can use Chart Trader. It'll trigger in with the ATM from NinjaTrader. You can move your stops and targets according to Chart Trader. Then you can manipulate through a close button here. You can manipulate through NinjaTrader here. Keeps track of P&L here. It has a global close here. Really a great add-on, complete execution capabilities here in the TFT AMA, which is the abbreviation that we give it. If you have good hardware, you can have up to 5 of these grids. And again, right now I have this set up for one monitor. Half a 1080p monitor supports the AMA. The other half supports charts relating to each row. So you just click here, it brings up that row. So it's a really fast way of getting a lot of screen real estate. We're looking at 12 markets here in mini charts, and if you want to see a bigger chart, you can do it. If you want to put these charts on another monitor full size, you can then keep the AMA full size on a monitor like this. So you can look at things in a much larger way. All depends how many monitors you have. You also have the ability, I have another grid up here, you also have the ability to pull up, in this case, it happens to be a Forex grid. This is a dual time frame, 4 and 8. So this would kind of be a day trading Forex grid. So you can pull up a stocks grid if you prefer, futures Forex. Unfortunately, there's no options available right now other than you can plot the underlying stock, trade the options based on that. If you look below this video and scroll down a bit, there will be different plans for our CT or chart trading package. Let me explain what they are. So in the first column here, we have our chart trading lease, 6-month lease, and our chart trading lease with our order flow trigger line. Okay, and we have our chart trading lifetime and our chart trading lifetime with our order flow trigger line. And you go down through here, and you can scroll down and see the different options and all the specifics to them. Okay. Here's the pricing. We have $999 for a 6-month lease. We used to have this monthly. We actually got rid of it for a while. We're bringing it back but we're not bringing it back on a per month. We're doing it on 6-month increments because it takes a good 6 months to really follow the path that we lay out to a path that leads to success for many traders. It's a path that requires studying. We have a great website with a lot of educational material. We run seminars every couple of weeks. You have our support. We ask that you do back testing, write a trade plan. We give you example trade plans. You send us in charts for evaluation where you should take trades, where you shouldn't take trades. We filter out most of our signals, and then you trade in sim. And once before you trade in sim, we recommend to you to go back and make some adjustments. But when we feel you're ready, we ask you to trade in sim. Once you successfully trade in sim for a while, we'll suggest to you that we feel you're ready to trade real money, and then to make that jump, then you deal with your real money emotions. Anybody that's traded real money out of sim knows that there are real money emotions that have to be dealt with that have nothing to do with the method that you're trading. So once you deal with those real money emotions, we help you there, and then hopefully you can transition into real money trading and be successful at it. And then we offer some different groups here. The 6-month lease with 6 months with the trigger line. The trigger line is a very powerful tool. And here, if you want to go with a lifetime membership, that's great too. And if you scroll down a little bit, we have our AMA options right out of the gate. We have lifetime. The AMA is a lifetime purchase only. Okay, you can't lease this for any period of time. You can upgrade from the chart trading. However, there's 4 different kinds. We have futures, Forex, and stocks, and then one that's all 3. They have different pricing. If you want to buy them right out of the gate, it includes the chart trading and the AMA. They're dramatically reduced in price. So you can get for this price everything that we have to offer, including rights to the access, but not cost of any automation that's developed. A lifetime membership. If you want to upgrade to the AMA, here's the cost of this, but you have to be a lifetime CT trader first. So you would need to upgrade on the chart trader here to a lifetime license first, okay, and then basically purchase a lifetime license, and then you could upgrade to the AMA. don't be afraid to hesitate to contact us at any time. And by the way, this also leads into automation. Any lifetime members we're developing now. Hopefully we can clip the late fall. Probably going to be winter, I believe, in 2014 for the lifetime membership. We're going to have automation available for lifetime members of chart trading and automation available for lifetime members of the AMA. This is not going to be automation you purchase. It's going to be automation you lease. It's not going to be something that's going to be on your computer. We're going to have it co-located. We're going to have it at a broker where they're going to be running co-located computers, kind of in block trades, letter of direction type of automation. And we're not going to be allowing people to run this on their computers because of a lot of reasons that we get into and we can talk about if you ever have any questions about it. So thank you for listening to this part of the purchase page and video. Anybody has any questions, please don't hesitate to contact us at any time at info@trendfollowingtrades. You can click the contact tab in our website and you'll be directed to an area where you can get a hold of us with phone, email, and even Skype at any time. So look forward to hopefully having you as a member. Great trading and take care.